Now, Peter, that's a man who made a theory work. And we have another man who put his theory into practice and will prove to us in a minute that dogs do reason. P.Eisenmann. I want you to meet somebody very special. Pete, you've already met him. This is P.Eisenmann. And Chuck walked in our office the other day with 4 friends of his. And before we even start this segment, I want to just make one point, and that is, you have to take my word for it. Some of this looks like it could be set up. These dogs walked into the place today. They have not seen any of the things that we've set up, and we're going to go from there. So, would you introduce your friends, Chuck?
Well, let's look at Hobo first. He looked up. He's alone over there. He's a 4-year-old, and you have 2 little girls, Venus and Rora. They're a year old. And then you have the world's greatest, and that's London. He is 9 years old now. Well, let's have a look. May I
would you
bring
take
him over here?
and let's meet your friends.
Let's have London. London, please. London. Never mind what's over there, London. He's checking the leopard over there. London has about 5,000 words. Now, what does this mean? London, if I said to you, mum is a word, London, would you go over and show me what I'm talking about? All right? Now that is a flower. Now he has never heard that basically before other than thrown away. Words that I would throw away. That also is yellow. Now, if I were to switch this over here with, let's say, the live carnations, which I will do, or you hand it over to me, please, Peter, please. Now, because I could gimmick up and ask this dog the same thing if I had rehearsed it. And this dog would then be knowledgeable only by sound. London, London, if I said to you now, which of the flowers around here, London, would you say is red? London, which flower is red? That is red. But now let's take this dog, Betty, right in the same place. London, please. London, if red were green, London, what would that be? Yes. Now he goes up to Betty here. Now they say a dog is colorblind. This is wrong. In other words, I teach a dog that that's red. What he sees it as, I don't know any more than what you know you see it as. You've been taught that that's red. You've been taught that this is yellow. Therefore, whatever he sees it as, he knows by word association as you and I. If you had been taught in school that this was black, it wouldn't be green. So therein lies the difference. Now, for example, London, over there is red. London, would you indicate which item around here would also be red? You show it to me. London, think. Hurry up, London. London, what was the question?
Oh, I didn't think there was anything like that.
All right, London.
I thought you were wrong. Did I put anything else?
No, London. Inanimate. And yellow. London. There would be the mums again. Now these he has got to know. May I break off one? No,
You can, it's wired.
I know, you're too strong. Now we're talking about dogs that are brought up as a child is brought up. Their love is only an integral part. It by itself, love never by itself ever got anything, no matter what. Because if you train only or teach by love, the moment anything adverse comes up, that animal may bite. This is why people who have dogs sometimes find that a dog, they say it turns on somebody. Oh no. We create the very dog that turns by not actually making him aware of life, per se. London, if I said you P-E-T-E-R, London, what would that mean to you? London? What? No, you didn't have it before. I said Peter and Chuck. Down here. London, please.
He watches his movies. I bet that.
Yes. Now let's look at it. Rora, come here, honey. Rora, you visit with Betty. Would you please? They have a thing going, these two. Hobo, come on up here. London. London, please. Would you get back on the dais? Hurry up. Hobo, you will show me, Hobo, if Betty's hair were blonde, would you indicate where you might see something like that in the form of a P-I-C-T-U-R-E? You indicate it. Hobo, think what I said. Hobo. Now, he's not sure yet. Hobo, think of what I said and show me. Hobo. Hobo, what did I ask for? Show me. All right. Hobo, let me ask you, your brother, Hobo, your brother showed me something before. Would you indicate one of the things, now he is already showing me, one of the other things which he showed me? Hobo? Hurry up. All right, the rose. He's going over here to the rose now. This he has got to know. Hobo, supposing I said to you that a T-R-E-E sometimes grows white and it has bark. Hobo, you can't be, what would I be talking about? Hobo, Hobo, I don't have all day. Hurry up, show me. All right, he would talk, I'm not going to have him stand on here. He would talk about the birch tree here, Betty.
Come here, man.
All right, come on over here, Hobo.
This is such a spectacular performance and a demonstration, but I don't think we really appreciate what we're seeing. We're going to go away for 1 minute, and then I want you to explain just how unusual this whole thing is.
London,
We'll
please.
be right back. Peter, I fell in love and was astounded when these friends walked into the office, quite unannounced one day. So much so that if you want to find out more about them, Chuck has a marvelous book, Stop, Sit, and Think, and you can get it Box 307, Superior, Wisconsin, and I think you'd enjoy reading more. Now, tell us the reasons behind this fantastic training.
Well, let's look at by example here. If I had this flower on the floor, let's say by itself, I would use 3 items. I might say to the dog, pick this up. Now, he doesn't know what any of those items are. He doesn't even know what pick up means. I would use the same system with pick up. The moment he picks that up, I would put a name to it. So that pretty soon this dog would become oriented to that single word. Let's look at another here, if you'll excuse my frontage here. London.
I like your back, Jimmy.
Thank you. London, you're a 3-legged animal. He limps. Now, I could train this dog to limp. But what if I said, London, walk on 3 legs, or you're crippled? Anything. London, back up. London, incapacitate a digit. He limps. But now, a psychologist, he's wise. He said, Mr. Eisenmann, he'll limp no matter what you say. If I said Constantinople, the dog doesn't limp, but they said he would limp. London, L-I-M-P reverts now to J-U-M-P. So you L-I-M-P. Now, watch again and adhere to what I'm saying, because I might say anything. London, J-U-M-P means L-I-M-P. So would you J-U-M-P, please? He now limps. Back up, please. London, if J-U-M-P meant the same as L-A-W-F-O-R-D, would you J-U-M-P, please? Now, notice he is going up to Lawford here. Now, how does he know this? It isn't by accident. For example, here's a dog that has around 5,000 words in 3 languages. Well, we only got 60 seconds left.
Oh, Chuck,
Well,
you gotta come back, that's all.
All right, well, we shall. But anyway, these dogs are taught, and anybody who has a dog should be able to teach. Dachshund, Schnauzer, Poodle Terrier, or even Peter's dog. You forgot them. Yeah. Well, you've got so many different breeds in there.
You didn't hear that, Mikey.
No,
I love it, like I was up visiting before. But it is a theory based on common sense. And to me, common sense, this dog hasn't been punished in 7 years. Hobo, never been punished. I punish entirely differently. I punish by pride, and pride alone. I challenge the mentality of the dog, and that is what I preach.
Chuck, I cannot tell you how much it's meant to meet all these kids, and when I invite you back at your earliest convenience.
All right,
All
I'm
of
glad
it.
to come back, Mom.
Thank you so much. And Peter, thanks to you
Thank
again
you.
for being here. Believe me, I appreciate
All right,
it.
children, all my children.
All your children,
Yeah.
and you, we will see you back here on the Pet Set, of course, next week. In the meantime, Victor Hugo said it in Les Miserables. He said, animals are nothing but our virtues and vices wandering before our eyes, the phantoms of our very souls. Think about it. Meeting adjourned. Go to the dogs. Yeah, we're going to go to the dogs, but some special dogs, Dennis. You won't believe them. Chuck Eisenmann will prove that dogs do reason in just one. Well, here's a fellow that I really am so amazed by that we just have to spend as much time as we can. Mr. Chuck Eisenmann, of course you know Dennis Weaver.
Yes, I've met Dennis. Thanks.
And who are your friends? Let's reintroduce.
This is London, the Littlest Hobo from the television series Little Hobo. That's his sister. That's Rora, a year old. Venus, a year old, twin sister to Rora, and there's Hobo. Hobo, Aufsetzen. All dogs versed in 3 languages, of course. And what do I say, of course? Well, see what else. But we're talking, Betty, let's alert the audience anyway, about dogs that are trained only at the start, and then they are taught. For example, this dog, London, has over 5,000 words. This is in English. Now, this is considerably more than the average adult. But it does not, it does not mean in any way to infer that he is greater than an adult. Because in great part, Dennis's young fella here would be able to do more physically. Now, I start out actually training a dog. Let's look for a moment here. Venus, come here. This young dog, for example, could do a half-hour show, but she is still training. Venus, come on down here. Venus, let's go. Venus, let's go. Pick up an item, Venus. Bring it here. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick up the chalk. Pick up the chalk. Pick up the chalk. Bring it here. Venus, bring it here. Notice, not until this dog has picked up that item do I put the word chalk to it. Now, supposing I put this over here and the chalk over here. Venus, pick it up, please. Pick it up. Bring it here. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick up the flashbulbs. Pick up the flashbulbs. Now, this dog's preference is in her mind. The words are being put there by me, as it would be with a child. Now, once this dog knows flashbulbs, then I would just continue using the word flashbulb. I would put another item down. Now, if I put this piece of paper down, Venus, pick it up, please. Bring it here. Pick it up. Pick up the paper. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick up the paper. Pick up the cup. Pick up the chalk. Notice her moving to the chalk. Pick up the chalk. Pick up the chalk. She will become oriented to that sound. Pretty soon, she is still oriented, but I will just continue using colored chalk or the chalk box and use something else. Let's now go into where training ceases and teaching starts. All right? Let's look at Hobo. Come here. Venus, get up there. Hobo. This here Hobo will be placed in a round container. Hobo. Notice him, Hobo, bring it. Now, notice again, that is a round container, but that is a candy container. Notice he put it down indicated. But now what happens? Hobo, let's go. Forget about that container and put it where we would put waste paper. It now goes into here. Venus, you got 1 second to get up on the dais. Thank you. Hobo. So here again, I would train this dog to put it in the wastebasket. Put it in the wastebasket. Put it in the wastebasket until that sound wastebasket was almost branded into the mind. Now, where do I go from there? Hobo. Let's get London out here a moment. For an example, Dennis, do you have a belt I could use?
And then don't stand up quick.
Yes. Hobo, front center.
I don't have to stand up.
You didn't know what that
Hobo, buckle your front feet. Hobo, buckle. There you have training. Now,
It's a very good buckle.
not only that, it looks like a good belt.
Yeah, it's turquoise and silver.
All right, supposing now, Hobo, L-I-E. Now, London. Dennis, you ask him, well, we'll ask in a minute first. Hobo, which of those items there, Hobo, would dry me off after I took a bath? Hobo, would you shake it out, please? Hobo, what did I ask? Which item would I dry off with after a bath? Let's go. Shake it out good. All right. Now, again, notice the dog not adhering, I would say, basically to the spoken word. Hobo, L-I-E. Now, London, you ask, let's put it back now. Switch it, let's say, and see what happens. Dennis, you ask him. London, you listen. Hobo, right down. You ask him, what are you missing? London?
What am I missing?
London, bring it here. Let's go. London, what did he ask for? Let's go, bring it here. Come on, let's go. Put it on top of his head. Hurry up, London, put it up there. All right, I'll buy that. Now, London, London, supposing I said to you, or Hobo, will you? Hobo, there was a CAT on the stage before. Hobo, where's the likeness of a CAT? Hobo. That is a likeness of a CAT. It's very good. Hobo. All right. Now, I would train this dog to the sound of cat. Go get the cat, go get the cat, go get the cat. Now then this dog has to learn everything which it equals. All right, London, front and center. London. London, you forget about what your brother did a moment ago. Do not dispose of it there, but put it where the rubber tree exists. London. He now pick it up, please. That is very good. London, where would that match up, London? Something that is red. Against the rose that the camera can pick it up. Come on back here, London.
Oh, Chuck, I wish we could go on and on and on. I can't begin to tell you what it is.
Why don't we shut the cameras off
Oh, I
and just
know
go on
we
and on?
do that. Thank you again so
All
much.
right.
Will you come back as soon as you can?
I'll come back and everybody has to get the book. Stop, sit, and think.
Stop, sit, and think. Box 307, Superior, Wisconsin.
Very good.
Believe
Thank you.
me. Thank you again, Chuck. Thank you, Venus, you lovely thing. And Dennis, you are something else. Thank you for bringing Mark. Thank you for bringing everybody. I really
Can
enjoyed
you
it.
say thank you to Betty?
Okay, Mark.
Louder.
Thank you.
Good.
And we'll look
Just
for
as
you-
good as a dog.
We'll look for you next week on the pet set. In the meantime, the author is unknown, but I think it's very appropriate. More close than kin, though just a passerby, is he whose love enfolds, as does my own, all helpless little things. Meeting adjourned.